Grand Rising Soul family, I hope you're all doing great, staying highly vibrational, positive, getting your meditations in, got your crystals on. I'll keep you protected, safe, aligned with the energy, aligned with the universe. Right now I'm walking in Glen Canyon, beautiful, beautiful place. I love it here. I love coming down here just to clear my mind, connect with nature. It's so close to my house that I can just come down here. Wow, these trees are almost act as a little shelter. Look, it's beautiful. Oh my, I love it. Look, I'll back up a bit more. Look, that's beautiful. I'm gonna come here a lot. This is gonna be my first video on this channel, and I'm making this about detachment being the key to escaping this matrix and escaping your mind and aligning with your chakras and aligning with the vibrational frequency of the universe. Basically, if y'all didn't know, we moved from the age of Pisces in the end of December into the age of Aquarius, right? I think the 21st. It's the first day of it, if I'm not mistaken, December 21st. You guys probably heard a lot about that. If not, don't worry. It's in the past, it's all good. Yeah, I'm just going to be helping y'all connect with your higher self daily on this channel. I'm going to be trying to make videos, do what I feel is right for my energy, do what I feel will keep me aligned. And I've felt an inner push to make this channel just because I feel like at a certain point what I'm already doing is helping a lot of people, but I'm feeling a lot of support from the universe. I feel like I have a solid foundation to build off of, and at this age too, I feel like there's not many spiritual YouTubers this age. There's a couple, but I don't know if you want to call them credible or not, but it's all the intention that matters. But yeah, so the reason I'm making this channel is just to help you all connect with your higher selves, help you get back into nature, get back to your roots, you know what I'm saying? And if you're watching this right now, you already know why you're here. You know that there's this shift taking place, you know there's this ascension. So let's just get right into the topic of the video. So basically I'm just gonna start talking about detachment, why detachment is key, and why you need to detach from certain things in your life in order to ascend and keep your vibration high. So what do I mean by detachment? What I mean is that you will need to figure out what is and what isn't serving you this year. This year you will really fall into questioning everything. There's a lot changing in the world, and the energy dynamics are changing. Things aren't the same as they used to be. Things are picking up in pace, and for a lot of y'all, this is the start of something beautiful. The start of the new world. A lot of people always want to call it the end of the world, this. No. This is the end of an old world. The beginning of a new era. Beginning of the age of Aquarius, the age of light, the age of love. So moving forward into these next couple months, into this year, you will feel this energy. And I promise you, come back to this in a couple months, and you will understand. You will understand the shift taking place. You will understand the things coming up into the public. You will understand why these things are happening. You will understand why these things are set in place. And you will also understand why the elites have been keeping us down for so long. Because once you feel this inner power that we all have, that we are all meant to have, you will understand everything. A lot of people, they say, okay, well, if there was an elite group of people trying to keep us down to take our energy, why? Like, what did they get? And if you really think about it, you always got to put yourself in the enemy's shoes, You always got to imagine life from outer perspectives. And you got to imagine, if you're able to keep a certain amount of people in a certain mindset, you can control them. You may ask, what's the benefit of this controlling? Well, a lot of people, almost tripped there, eh? A lot of people don't understand energy, don't understand how it works, because they've grown up their whole life living exactly how they've been conditioned to live. They don't understand it. They don't understand the meaning behind all of this. But truly everything is energy. And that's what I want y'all to understand. That everything you do, a lot of people, they say, how do I get spiritual? How do I get spiritual? You are already spiritual. You are a spiritual being living this life. You have a soul and you are connected. If you're watching this video, you have a strong connection with the divine, and you need to strengthen it in order to get the things you want in life. In order to achieve the goals that you've always wanted since a kid. Those dreams you had when you were a kid, when you went to school? when the social construct conditioned you to not be you. The social construct made you into someone you're not. And the social construct tears down our energy and turns us into these beings of low vibration, these low vibrational energy. It makes us live ways that don't serve us. It makes us do things that don't serve us. It makes us attach to things that are keeping us held back, but really we don't notice at the time. Everything is hidden in plain sight. And when you really start to understand these things, you'll begin to take your power back and become the best you can be. And I promise you that. I promise you that. I'm really on my way to school right now, but I think I'm gonna take this path over here and show up a little late, just because I feel a strong guide to do what I'm doing right now. A strong guide to make this video. A strong guide to enter nature, connect with myself, and help you all connect with yourselves. Because what is life if you're not trying to follow your passion? You know, it's chaos, it's randomness, it's senseless, it's nothing, you know? I mean, it's all experience, but you need to follow your purpose in this life, or you'll keep coming back here in a reincarnation loop. And that's just how it works. So let's talk about detachment and how to escape from the matrix. Well, you having attachments to things that aren't actually serving your higher self is detrimental to your health and detrimental to your energy. And you don't realize until you connect with your higher self and you feel your natural vibration. When you feel your natural vibration, you'll really start to understand how this matrix is built to keep us down, to keep us unaligned, to keep us disoriented, and keep us in chaotic energy. So it's easy to steal energy when someone is in a state of fear and anger. When you're in a state of fear and anger, you're easily controlled, right? For example, let's say this whole C virus stuff, right? At the beginning of the year, when this all started, it was the fear. You could feel the fear in the world. Like, you could feel in day-to-day life, so you could see people, you know, that weird look people would give you if you didn't have a mask on, this weird energy, right? Everyone is disconnected, disoriented, and in fear, right? And that is unnatural. That is not our natural vibration. That's why it felt so wrong around that time, right? That's not how we're supposed to be living. That's not how our energy is supposed to be used. You know, our energy is not supposed to be used on fear 24/7 in survival mode, thinking that every day is the last day. You know, our energy is supposed to be living in the moment, living in the being, not thinking about outcome, not thinking about negative things that are keeping us down. You know, like, we are here to do a purpose, and you are here to do a purpose. It has a purpose here. Everyone is playing a higher role in a game that we all agreed to play. We signed soul contracts before we were born, and we agreed to this life, right? So more in detachment, right? Think about the things you were attached to in your daily life and ask yourself, are they serving you? Think about the things you do on a daily basis. Think about the people you're attached to. This could be your partners, your friends, your family even. And if you have these attachments, they can really, really mess you up, man. I've had these attachments and I've worked through it. About 2 years ago, I had my spiritual awakening. And since then, I've been on a path to righteousness and to helping others. Because once you feel the pain that this social construct wants us to feel, you will understand that no one deserves this. No one deserves that energy except the ones putting things in place to make us feel this pain. And honestly, it's not up to me to have remorse for these people or have any type of forgiveness, because I leave all that up to the universe. I let the universe deal with karma. You know, karma seems to have fallen out of life for a lot of people. They don't understand how it works, and they don't understand that the things they're doing are keeping them in a loop of energy, and they're keeping them suppressed. So you got to understand these things in order to ascend to a higher state of consciousness, right? Detachment is key. A lot of people, when they get into spirituality, they'll feel comfort, but at the same time, your whole life is changing. You know, your whole mindset is changing. You may be scared, you may feel not connected, you know, but truly, you are connected. You are doing the things you need to do. Sometimes in life, we need to step out of our comfort zone, because there's a certain fear in the unknown, but there's also certain beauty in the unknown, because the unknown is everything. When you dive into the unknown in your mind, that's when things start to change, And that's when you start to make progress and realize things truly for what they are. So, how do you align spiritually, and how do you stay happy? Look at that bird. That is beautiful, man. I love that. I love that. But how do you stay aligned, right? This is a question a lot of people ask me, and I answer the same way, but a lot of people don't like to read, you know. So I'm just gonna spit some game to you guys, right? So how to connect? Be you. Be you. When you look in the mirror, what goes through your mind, right? What are the things you have to change in order to turn yourself into the best you possible? You know, maybe there's a lot of your energy being sent in the wrong places, energy being sent towards hatred, towards grudges. Grudges is a big thing. You will not be able to ascend with all these grudges, you know, like, you're gonna need to drop that, because at the end of the day, be the bigger man. If you have beef with anyone right now, drop that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you have to do. I'm just gonna spit my advice and what works for me, right? So, here we go. Space on my camera roll, so I'm gonna do the rest of these and snap and just extort them. So, these grudges that you have for certain people, or these beliefs you have for certain people, you need to dissolve those in order to ascend. Because every single thing in this life is a reflection of you, right? The people you're around is a reflection of yourself grown up in a different environment, right? You have to understand that. We are all one. But this social construct has led a lot of us out of connection and out of alignment. So a lot of people don't understand anymore. And they'll be doing anything they can to feel good and to get what they want in this life, you know? Because people want what makes them happy, you know? But a lot of people, they don't understand how karma and these energy systems work. So they kind of give up hope. They give up hope, so they start living their life out of alignment. And they start doing things that they know are bad, but they simply do not care, because their mind has been disoriented and changed by the social construct, right? So always keep that in mind while dealing with these people who are unspiritually aware. You know, people can suck, man, you know. People can, and by that I mean they can suck your energy right out of you. They can take your being and force it down by saying things that they know will hurt you, that they know will keep you unaligned, they know will keep you in a state of confusion, and they don't even know why. They don't understand why. By themselves, they don't know why. They just do these things because it's chaotic. They don't know what else to do, you know? Like, these people are lost. You have to understand that. These people don't know who they are. They don't know about any of this. They think this is all 111 on the clock right now. But yeah, these people breed negativity. And you have to understand, you can't play by their games. You can't play by their rules. If someone doesn't like you right now, cool. Who cares, you know? Don't be giving them that energy. When you see them, hear about them, you'll have that thing in the back of your mind that's like, oh, I don't like him. I don't like him. He's, you know, you might have these words come up too that carry a lot of power that you don't understand. They carry this power. And of course, you think you're being righteous, but truly, these grudges are keeping you down, and these attachments are keeping you down. Detach from people. People is a huge thing that a lot of people are attached to, and that's what you need to detach from, right? So, on the more, because these things, nothing is good or bad in this life, right? You have to realize that. Nothing is good or bad. Everything is neutral, and everything is experience, right? But what do you want to experience is the question, right? You can experience this 3D dimension lifetime over and over and over again. Tell me right now, are you happy with this social construct? Are you happy with the way things are going in this life? Are you happy with the way you're spending your energy on the day-to-day? And at the end of the day, when you lay down in your bed, do you feel content? If so, cool. You gotta understand, you're lost, right? Because this social construct has disoriented you, right? Try living 10 days without the things you do on a daily basis. Try living 10 days without internet. Try living 10 days without your friends to keep your mind active. Try living 10 days with all these external things, right? You have to cut them out at a certain point. simply to observe, right? And at this age, you got to realize, I don't know how old everyone here is, but if you're under age of 18, you have so much to do. You have so much power, and you have the ability to change the world. And I need you to understand that, because moving in to these next couple of months, you're gonna need to make a decision. You need to make a decision on what's serving you and what's not serving you, right? So understand this and remember this. If you don't want to take action now, it's okay, it's cool, but just watch how your energy is, feel it out. You know, I can't force anyone to do anything. I'm simply giving y'all advice. I'm telling y'all to hear me out and understand this, right? So what else do you need to detach from? School. Detach from school, right? A lot of people grow up and they think that all this life is school, money, work, wife, kids, continue, right? No. The things you're learning in school, there's a reason you feel that inner push in school that you don't. It feels wrong, right? It doesn't feel like you're making progress. Gaining knowledge should feel like progress, you know? It shouldn't feel like you're not moving. You shouldn't feel stuck while gaining all this knowledge. Your mind should be filled up with opportunities and possibilities. And if you're fascinated by school and you have a clear path on what you want to do in life, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying be aware and be self-conscious on how the school system keeps us down, right? But if you want to go to college for a certain reason, to find out certain things and learn certain things, go ahead. That's all you, right? Everyone wants their own path, and what works for me might not work for you, right? So understand this. So basically, things to detach from. People, detach from people. Money, detach from money. Detach from school. And detach from the ego mind's idea of yourself. You know, don't let your ego define who you are. Let your soul and let your being and your energy define who you are. Fuck what anyone else says, bro. Fuck what anyone else acts like. Everyone's in their own universe, bro. You are you. You're your own person, right? You understand what you need to do in this life, right? So always keep that in mind. I think that's it for today, y'all. I'm almost at school. Peace, love, and power to y'all. Have an amazing day.